Hey, it's Deacon082. Sorry I left you guys hanging for a few days. Finals week has been really stressful so far. So to make up for not uploading in a couple days, today we're going to have an extended episode. And you'll also notice that we have a new team member. I've decided to add Nightwing to the party. The Murkrow we caught in the last episode with the Master Ball. So, he will be our 6th team member. But inside here in the Celadon City Pokemon Center, we find out that Usain is from Celadon City, but he doesn't tell us anything else. So anyway, while we're here, the first thing we're going to do is go into the game corner, and I believe this is the prize corner. Yes, it is. What Pokemon are available? Those are not Pokemon. I don't know what TMs those are, and I don't really care right now. We have Pikachu, Porygon, and Larvitar. Larvitar is an interesting one because it evolves into Tyranitar, and it's the only way you can get one until Mount Silver, which is the final area in the game, and by then it wouldn't really be worth it. I don't have the patience to get that many coins, so I'm going to pass on all 3 of them. Next up, we have Trees for Cut, and hold on, I forgot to teach a move. I'm going to teach Fly to Nightwing really quick because we need a flying type move for this gym. Honestly, I might have taught it before, but I don't remember. No, I have not. Okay, Nightwing is learning Fly. Okay, and here we are now, ready to go inside the Celadon City Gym and take on the trainers. First up, we have some twins showing Pokemon moves that Erica taught them. Erica is the gym leader here, and she's a grass-type trainer. So, we should be able to take out this gym with no trouble with Dodrio and Murkrow. Aww, I love that Murkrow sprite so much, that back sprite. And we got Fly. Murkrow, I didn't really do a bio on, but it has really good attack, really good special attack, good speed, but its defenses are pretty atrocious. So, hopefully we can just get through everything with Fly and Feint Attack. It's good both physically and specially, which is kinda odd for a Pokemon. And because it doesn't evolve, that means its stats are kinda weak compared to some other members of my party. But it's pretty good. Hopefully we can get a lot of use out of it in this episode because this is an extended episode, and I plan on doing quite a lot here. So, more trainers? A girls-only gym. Once again, I raised the question from last episode. How'd we get in here? I mean, I know in the anime, Ash dresses up as a girl. Ashley, her name is. Puts on a blonde wig and acts all girly. And then gets caught by something Team Rocket did. I don't quite remember the episode exactly. But he got to take on the gym, and he put out a massive fire using Squirtle, I think. I don't know. And he got the gym without really winning a battle, which seems to be Ash's calling card. And I guess you could say we're kind of similar to that, because we haven't got a Kanto gym badge. We haven't taken on a gym leader in a real battle yet. But we will. We will. I may possibly start those next episode, depending on how far I get in this one. This is mainly just going to be a me talking while me battle episode. So, I'm probably going to switch out Nightwing just because Fly takes so long to use when I could be finishing everything off with Drill Peck, so I'll be using Winona for the rest of this gym. So, let's see. What's been going on with me lately? Well, finals. That's why I haven't uploaded in a few days. I had 2 finals on Monday and a lot of studying to do. One final today, which is Tuesday, yesterday for you watching this. And then I have one more Friday, but I also have a project due tonight. I've finished my part. It's a group project, but unfortunately I think one of our group members is not going to do his. Like, he doesn't know about it and we can't contact him. So yeah, that's a dilemma. We kind of need his part for the, like, the cohesiveness of the whole thing. But luckily it's not a presentation or anything, so I can just fill in something there and send a note to the professor saying that he didn't do his part, so don't count us off. I don't know, hopefully that'll work. But I will worry about that. We have to submit it tomorrow morning, but I'm not really worried. And we have the final trainer before Erica, who's a pretty cool gym leader, I think, actually. Finishing off, we have a beauty with 3 Pokemon. And I could cut some of these out, but I'm going to show every single gym battle, regardless of how long they take. And dang it, I was gonna use Drill Peck instead of Fly so it goes faster, but we're just wasting time. This will probably be like a 23-minute episode, maybe. I don't know, I might go as far as like 25, but I'm definitely keeping it under 30, because you're not going to want to watch this for 30 minutes, even if it takes the place of 2 15-minute episodes. 30's just too long, though I do have a 1-hour video on my channel that has like 1,300 views. I don't recommend you guys watching it because it's over a different game, and it's pretty boring, honestly, but that was a fun one to make. It's mainly just on my channel because it has to be somewhere. So anyway, we have taken down all of the trainers in the Celadon City Gym. So I'm going to go heal really quick and meet you guys at the... Why am I trying to fly from inside a building? Anyway, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know it didn't seem like long for you guys, but I actually did an off-screen training montage because I remembered I was going to fight a lot of the trainers off-screen between episodes, but I didn't because it had been so long. Nick is now level 53, which is a pretty high mark. Unfortunately, I'm going to be training Nightwing up in this episode some more, so we're going to head and take on another gym I passed by multiple times, actually. And this one is in Saffron City. That's not the gym. The gym in Saffron City. Why, hello there. Hello. Karate King, the fighting dojo's master, is in a cave in Johto for training. Oh well, this is the other gym where we can get a focus band, which is a pretty terrible item, actually. It has a 10% chance of keeping a Pokemon alive on a move that would have killed it. But the Saffron Gym has the teleporters, so I honestly don't remember the path through here, so we're going to be doing a lot of guesswork. But first we're going to be taking on most of these trainers who should all be using Psychic types. And for pretty much the first time ever, I have something strong against Psychic types. It's either Ghost, Bug, or Dark type moves. I never seem to have a Ghost type move unless I teach somebody Shadow Ball. Now I have a Dark type, which is going to come in handy a little bit. We should be able to one-shot or get close to one-shotting everything in here with Feint Attack. Yeah, the only main reason I didn't want a Murkrow and wanted a Houndoom instead, is because Houndoom gets Crunch, and Crunch is insanely powerful, a lot more than Feint Attack, plus it gets Fire moves, so Murkrow, I already have a Flying type in Winona, so I'll have to work around that a little bit. Not having a Fire type, not having Electric, but we'll get by. I'm poisoned, but I'm going to let it go for now, as we're going to take on some more trainers. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? I don't know, this is Psychic Franklin. He has a Kadabra. Haha. I always liked Sabrina's gym in the anime. That was probably one of my favorite episodes. You know, it wasn't until like the 3rd time I watched it that I actually realized Sabrina wasn't the little girl. But just the fact that they were stuck in the little toy dollhouse and she was bouncing the ball, which was like twice the size of everything. That's crazy. So Saffron City has 2 gyms. The first gym is the Fighting Dojo, which uses fighting types, and the Psychic gym kind of came and just ousted him away because, as you probably know, Psychic Pokemon fare pretty well against fighting types. And you know, I've taken more than 4 steps, I'm sure of that, and I haven't been damaged from this poison. So maybe the teleporters like reset your step count or something, because every 4 steps you're supposed to take 1 damage from poison. And I haven't taken any yet. And also, you don't take poison damage between turns if you knock out the opposing Pokemon in Gens 1 and 2, which is helpful. So there's really no need to heal this poison right now. Might as well save an antidote, even though it won't hurt at all to use it. So I could just, like, save 10 seconds of the video of me going in to my bag and getting an antidote out. Oh well. I don't know how many trainers are in here. I think there are only 4 gym trainers. I believe there were 8 in red, blue, and yellow, so they really slacked. Kanto's severely underpopulated now. And there we are. Yes. They're only in the diagonal corners, and now I don't have a clue how to get out of this gym. But I will figure it out. If we can get through it without Nightwing taking any damage, that would be pretty nice. We even got a level up, so he actually gained 4 HP in this gym, and he was poisoned, so pretty cool. Taking out Slowpoke in 1 hit. Come on, can we get the clean sweep? What is your final Pokemon? Slowbro. Probably not gonna get the clean sweep here, because we're probably not taking out Slowbro in 1 hit, but we can try. Ah, not quite. And we're hurt by poison. So we're going to take this headbutt and it's going to hurt. Not as much as I expected. Okay. I have Haze on there. I don't know why. I was going to replace it for Shadow Ball, but then I realized I taught Shadow Ball already, so I don't have it. Shadow Ball's a ghost type, but it's a powerful move, and it's one of the only TMs Murkrow can actually learn. Oh, there's one more. No, that's Sabrina. Okay, how do I get out of here? Why does Sabrina have red hair? No, wait, that's not the right way. It's up here, and then back, and we're out. Pretty good. So, I am going to head through this poison down to the next place we're going to. And that next place is Vermilion City. It's been a while since we've been here. The very first place we got to in Kanto. And we're back. But first, we are going to heal. There's honestly nothing left to do in the regions of Kanto that we've been to, besides taking on the gym leaders, of course. We've taken down 5? No, wait. Yeah, 5 gyms worth of trainers. 2 in this episode here. And the next place we're headed to is over here in the southeastern part of town. Well, eastern part. We're going into Diglett's cave, where we have a fat man saying a bunch of Diglett popped out of the ground. And you will never guess what wild Pokemon we are going to encounter in Diglett's cave. Diglett. Congratulations. Now this one's too low a level. I believe you can find them anywhere between like 8 and 30. But I would use Nightshade here to weaken it, because there's absolutely no way I weaken a level 8 Diglett without killing it. You also can't paralyze these either because they're ground types, so I honestly don't expect to catch one. And by saying that, I essentially ensured myself of catching a Diglett. It digs underground and chews on tree roots, sticking its head out only when the sun isn't bright. Africa, I hope you enjoy the PC. Yes, we're putting the entirety of the continent of Africa in the Pokemon Center. Ironically, Diglett is it still the shortest Pokemon in the game? I don't remember. Maybe Ghastly is or something? But anyway, we are here on Route 2, which is a new route. Over here, we have a Carbos, and my item pocket is full, as you saw that I couldn't pick up the Matt's Revive earlier, so what can we toss? I am never going to use a Cleanse tag. You know what? I will never use this Focus Band, so we will give it to Nightwing just for the heck of it. And now we'll pick up this Carbos. Okay, so Route 2 connects 2 different ways. But first we're going to go to the south, because in this house we can find a fat man that says, "Wow, you're the first visitor I've had in a long time." And he gives you a free nugget. That's the second one we have on hand right now. Anyway, in this house in red, blue, and yellow, you would get the HM for Flash, I believe. Actually, no, it's in this gatehouse. But still, we should be able to get something here. No, we don't. He just tells us that Professor Oak's lab is nearby in Pallet Town. And we were actually told to go see Professor Oak earlier. There's an elixir down here. So, why don't we do that in the next episode? Not done with this one, I'm not signing off yet, but we're going to go to the north because there's a few more things to the north than there are to the south that I want to take care of. So once you use cut and get through here, you can reach a trainer, okay. But if you get past the trainer, you can head to Pewter City, which is the home of the gym leader Brock and his 15,000 brothers and sisters. It's also home to a museum that's closed like the Safari Zone was. There's absolutely nothing to see in Pewter City, so we'll go take on the gym trainer. Yes, only one gym trainer. He used to be able to be avoided, but he can't anymore. So this guy is usually the first gym trainer you would fight in a game, and he used to have just a Diglett. Now he has a Sandslash. Brock is the easiest gym leader ever. No, he's the easiest gym leader ever and the most difficult gym leader ever. In the same generation. Okay, Generation 1, if you pick Squirtle or Bulbasaur, you can't lose. You can't lose to Brock with Squirtle or Bulbasaur. There's just no way. One Bubble will take out his Geodude. One Vine Whip will almost take out his Onix. And that is all for Pewter City Gym because there's only one trainer. But in yellow version, you have Pikachu, and it is impossible unless you catch a Mankey because Pikachu can't even hurt the guy. Yeah, they decided to make it difficult on you. So we're going to head east onto Route 3, which is... I only remember this route from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but in that game, it was the most populated route of trainers in any game, I think. It had like 8 or 9 of them. I think there's quite a few here, and that is not a good matchup. We will send in Winona to deal with this, but if there are a lot of trainers on this route, I'm probably going to try to skip most of them and cut it out, because there's one more thing coming up at the end of this route that I want to show in this episode, and then I'll cut it off, because even though I'm going to make this an extended episode, like I've said, I don't want it to be excessively long. So, we'll take out this trainer, and then we will head up to... We're going to head down here. Okay. We're going to head up here, and there is an avoidable trainer that I can't get by, so we'll fight him. This guy's in the same position as the famous trainer. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. He was also a youngster. I believe he had a Rattata? I don't know. He's not youngster Joey, this is youngster Jimmy. So, we're going to take out his Raticate really quick. I switched to Winona because I just want to power through these guys as fast as I can. And Winona is the fastest Pokemon and one of the strongest attackers I have on my team, so that should not be a problem. Arbok, I don't know, it might stand up to a Tri-Attack, but it doesn't matter. No chance. There we go. Another trainer down. Blown away by a flying type. Okay. Hiker we can sneak by. We can also get our encounter for Route 3. And I don't have a clue what's here, but in the old games it was Spearow, Jigglypuff, Rattata. Yep, another Rattata. And look at the levels on these guys. We are now in the early game part of Kanto, so level 5 Pokemon this late in the game, come on. There's another trainer here somewhere. Or not. Or there. Okay, here we are, Mount Moon. But we have a surprise guest. Bet you didn't see this guy coming. It's been a while, Deacon. Since I lost to you, I thought about what I was lacking with my Pokemon, and we came up with an answer. Deacon, now we'll show you. And I honestly don't remember what Celadon will lead with in this battle. But that's an epic sprite for this. I don't remember if it's the same as his others, but I've just never really noticed it. Yes, he leads off with a Sneasel. And ironically, my entire team is weak to Ice-type moves except Jash. But this Sneasel, as I've mentioned before, doesn't have any Ice-type moves, so it'll probably go down in one tri-attack because Sneasel doesn't have much defense at all. Gotta say though, I still love Sneasel, and if you know about me, like OMG Pop and stuff, then yes, Sneasel was my name on there for a while. Next Pokemon that he'll send out, because we have a flying type, is Magneton, so we'll switch in Rhydon and take a Thunder Wave, like a boss. Didn't even affect us. And then we fight back with an Earthquake, one-hit KO. Seriously, a level 100 Magneton might have gone down in one hit here. Okay, 2 Pokemon down. Celadon has a full team of 6. He's the first trainer in a while to have a full team of 6. Next up is an Alakazam, and a Psychic from this guy could hurt, potentially, because Rhydon does not have very good special defense, but we should be able to take it pretty well as long as it doesn't critical. Okay, and then we fire back with an Earthquake. I don't know why I didn't switch in Nightwing there, because Dark type fully immune to Psychic, rather than taking a risk on Earthquake there, plus we're slow. Next up is a Golbat, and since we don't have any Rock type moves, I'm going to go for a Horn Drill. Now this is risky. Oh my gosh, Horn Drill has not missed from me once in this run. 2 for 2. And Golbat goes down in one hit. You know, the odds of Horn Drill hitting twice in a row, I honestly don't know. But now there's Typhlosion, and I'm actually going to switch out because I'm worried of a special attack from this guy. So I'm going to bring in Jash, who has a little more special defense, and he used Smoke Screen, so there was no need to switch there. I believe I've used everybody in this episode, except, well, I used Nick off screen. I haven't used him in battle yet on screen, but I will, hopefully. We have Surf and Earthquake. We can't hit with either one of them. No, sure, just stuck in there with Brad. What's with the A's on my team? Brad, Jash. No, they're not all sheep. Brad, Jash. And they're both ground types and they both know Earthquake. Are they like twins or something? I don't know. Brad and Jash both get experience. And level 50 now. Oddly enough, the 2 newest members of my team are both at level 50. Some of the others aren't. And ground type is just a boss in a battle like this. Mean looks slightly worried because my accuracy's low, but we just need to hit it with one Earthquake and it goes down. And that will be the end of Celadon. With Celadon's final Pokemon going down, what does he have to say? I thought I raised my Pokemon to be the best they could be, but it still wasn't enough. You won, fair and square. I admit it. But this isn't the end! I'm gonna be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever, because these guys are behind me. Listen, one of these days I'm gonna prove how good I am by beating you. And we will await that day because it may be coming sooner than you think. There's a hidden area in Mount Moon here. And this is actually a shop, but only in certain times of day. I forget when it's open. Over here, I don't remember if there is a hidden item or not, but I know that if you come here on Monday nights, very odd time of day, but if you come on Monday nights, you can get a Moonstone if you have a Rock Smash. Okay. We can sneak through here, and boom, we are at the end of Mount Moon, but we have a wild encounter. And it's a Clefairy! What are the odds of that? the trainer that couldn't find a Clefairy in Mount Moon, we have found a Clefairy in Mount Moon, and I'm going to end this episode off by hopefully catching a Clefairy, because it's Mount Moon. If you find a Clefairy in Mount Moon, you are just a lucky guy. And I actually like Clefairy. Clefable is one of my favorite normal types, one of my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon. Don't judge. Okay, so we can't weaken it, but we have Ultra Balls. You know, honestly, I would have used my Master Ball on this Clefairy if we'd have got here, just because I want to be able to say, I caught a Clefairy in my Nuzlocke. Ah, not quite. Gonna use Growl. Alright, we got 2 more balls to catch this Clefairy, which is only level 8, and there is no way in the world that I'm going to use this guy. But we're going to try to catch it. We only have 1 more shot. It has a beautiful singing voice, too. I almost fell asleep on that one. Okay, final ball. Final Ultra Ball to catch a Clefairy. Come on. No shakes. I hate this game. I hate this game. We can't catch a Clefairy. I mean, we saw a Clefairy in Mount Moon. Is that not good enough? Alright. I don't know why I used a Repel, because we're at the exit of Mount Moon, on Route 4, where we have a few trainers. And I actually haven't been here yet, so we will go in this grassy patch after my Repel runs out. So yeah, that will end this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal version Kanto Nuzlocke, because I really don't think there's anything in this patch of grass worth catching. It's Spearows, Ekans, that kind of stuff. So, next time, well, not yet. We've actually reached Cerulean City, so we've come full circle. Next time, we'll be going south from Pewter City and reaching Professor Oak's laboratory in Pallet Town. Just a little suspense there. And yep, another Rattata. So, see you guys next time.